Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Danny C to Kitty Catalina Tarot. Please don't mind the smoke, it's just an incense. Today's reading is going to be all about love and what can you expect for the month of December collectively, both for singles and for couples. So the cards have been shuffled, they've been laid out just to save a little bit of video time, and I was called while I was meditating and shuffling. I got that there's going to be 3 groups, and that's going to be the same for couples and singles. So we're going to do singles first and then couples. And without further ado, enough to chat, let's get to it. So the first group of singles, what you can expect for the month of December is you got pay attention to the red flags, and you also got love yourself first. So what I immediately got was that you have been dealing or you have been talking to people that at the beginning it seems like it might be something successful where you guys are vibing and you guys are getting along and you're like, damn, they're answering all the right questions. This looks like this might develop into something good, and then out of nowhere, without warning, they just showed you some like iffiness, and they showed you red flags. And for some of you, I'm getting that you're like, oh, I don't want to seem too picky, or I don't want to seem like I'm better than somebody. But look, if somebody's telling you who they are, if somebody's showing you who they are, believe it. It's okay. Like, what I'm trying to say is that don't get desperate. And I already hear some of you guys like, I'm not desperate, I'm not trying to. It's not that you guys are desperate, that you're thirsty in that sense, but don't give up in that sense. The right person is gonna come, and it's gonna be perfect for you, and there's not gonna be any red flags. That's how you know that this person is right for you, because there is not gonna be any red flags. There's not gonna be anything that's gonna want to second guess, or you're just like, it's gonna give you any feelings of doubt or unsureness, or anything like that. Like, when that person is right for you, everything develops organically and everything feels amazing. And in order to get to that point, you have to first appreciate who you are, appreciate what you bring to the table, appreciate you. Like, love yourself first, take care of yourself first. Move from needing to be with somebody or having that desire of like, okay, I'll be happy until I find somebody. No, you have to be happy first, and then you'll meet that somebody. So that's the first message for the first part of the singles. The second part of singles, you guys got let go of control issues and codependency. So I immediately got where you're doing just that. Like, you're trying to control each and every little thing. Like, you need to relax. You need to, like, just let it flow, let it develop organically, let it develop on its own. You can't force anything. Like, when it comes to love, if you're forcing it, if there's any level of resistance there, it may work at the beginning, but it's gonna be short term. And that's and look, if you're out there and you just want to have a good time and you don't want a commitment, and you know what I mean, you're having a good time, like, you don't want to be tied down, then by all means have your fun safely, of course, and easy peasy, just do you. But if you are trying to find a relationship that is going to last, that is going to be fulfilling, that is going to be your life partner, and I'm getting that for some of you guys, that's what you're looking for. You want to date and you want to get off the market. That's it. You want to have your partner, you want somebody to come home to, you want somebody to go out with, you want your ride or die, you want your best friend. And in order for the universe to bring that to you, you need to trust and let the universe do that. If you control every little thing, or if you're constantly on the test, like, oh, well, if this person does this, then that means they're true blue. If, you know, well, if he texts me right away, then that means he's interested. Or if he pays, if he offers to pay, which he should, but you get the gist. Also, I want for the second group, it's very important that you are able to determine what's healthy and what's not. Somebody showing you that they need you and they need you to act a certain way, or they need you to be a certain way for them to feel good, for them to want to be in a relationship, that's not going to work. That's codependency, and it might seem healthy at first, but the root of it, the foundation of it, it's not healthy. And you want to be able to participate, you want to be able to influence, you want to be able to reward healthy relationship aspects of your partner, and vice versa. Codependency is not healthy. Needing to control is not healthy, because it's coming from a place of mistrust, and it's not gonna be good. So just relax, let it flow, trust, expect that what you want, expect that who you're looking for, you are going to meet, and let it develop organically. And if they're showing you any signs where they need you to act any which way, or they need you to be any which way for them to feel fulfilled, for them to be happy, then that's not gonna work, because it's not coming from a healthy foundation. Okay, so for the third and final group of singles, guys, if you want to find love, specifically in the month of December, boiling into the new year, you have to get out and about. And I know it's going to be a little difficult with this whole pandemic, but be creative. First of all, I'm not telling you that you have to do something that is out of your norm, that you have to be somebody you're not. No. Do go out and do the things that make you happy, because when you do that, first of all, you're going to be happy, you're going to be in a light mood, you're going to be playful, and that is going to bring the same level of energy. And some of you guys are so tired. You're tired of not finding anybody. You're tired of when you do find somebody, they're just not fucking up the par. They're not worthy, or at the end of it, they're never who they seem they are offline. It doesn't pan out, and so you're like, I'm done with this. I'm so fucking done. Like, fuck love. No. You have to get in a perspective of easy breezy, baby. Like, playfulness, fun. Because not only is the journey of meeting somebody that's going to be for you, it's going to be fun, but you attract that. You attract that same energy. So if you are pissed and you got an attitude and you're like, man, fuck this, like, you're looking for love, you're gonna find the same people that match the same level of energy. So for the third group, you're being asked to be playful, to be easy breezy, to be your fun self. Just take it easy on yourself. Like, take it easy on the process. You know, that's the whole fun of it, is dating, getting to meet people, and if you mesh, great, and if you don't, awesome, peace, like, next life, you know, wish you well. Also too, like, when you do meet that person, I'm getting that some of you guys have just been so disappointed in love for so long that your walls are super high. show that person, and it doesn't have, you don't have to go all out. Like, you're not gonna show them a plan of like, in a few years you're planning on getting married and finding kids and any of that, but just be flirtatious and be coy and let that person know you like them, because I'm getting that for some of you guys. The reason why a lot of your potential partners haven't worked out is because you are not vulnerable enough, and they never really know how you feel about them. So they're like, they don't really like me, so I'm just gonna move forward. So be playful, be romantic, be flirty, express your feelings when it gets to that point. And you should be fine. Ultimately, guys, love is not something that you force. Just get very clear about who you want to be with, who you want to meet, what kind of lover you want, and what kind of lover you want to be. And set it out into the universe and trust that you will meet the person that's right for you. Trust that everything's going to work out for you, and trust that if that person is not right for you, let the universe show you in a very pleasant, easygoing way. Let them show you so you don't invest yourself, so that you don't feel disappointed anymore. But this month is going to be good. This month is going to be good. Just as long as you do a couple of tweaks here and there, you should be able to put yourself in a position where you're helping the universe help you find the right partner for you. Okay, singles, send you lots of love and light. I do hope you find the right person for you, and you're showered with nothing but love this December. Okay, so the second part is for the collective who are attached or you are dealing with somebody, and what can you expect for the month of December. So it's going to be the same thing. I've been called to do three parts, like one group, 3 groups. So the first group I got is separation and religious factors. So you have been dealing with this person for a little bit, and right when it should have started to develop into something more serious, either if this hasn't already happened, it will, or you are already experiencing this. But separation is on the works. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and it has to do with religious factors. And it's not only about, difference of religion, but I'm also getting that difference of opinion, difference of what the priorities, what's important for you. Like, if you guys, if it's important to get married, you want to have children, how were you raised, and what's important and how you want to raise your children. And I'm getting, for some of you guys, the people that you were dealing with, you've come to realize that they have completely different ideas of what your futures look like. And because of that, you need to separate, you need to regroup, and you need to determine whether or not this person, you want to keep forward with this person or not. So, it's time to regroup. For some of you, I'm also getting that you want children and they don't. And that's a huge deal breaker for you. And so, obviously, the relationship can continue. The second group, you guys got heart-to-heart conversations and release your ex. So I immediately got that you guys are with your partner, but you're still holding a torch for your ex. And December is asking you to really get clear with yourself, to go deep down inside of yourself and ask yourself, why are you still pining for your ex? Why are you still holding a torch? Is it healthy? Is it bringing you any well-being? Is it bringing you any wellness in that sense? Better said. Is there a possibility that you could get together with them? But honestly, I'm seeing here that it's not. Like, you guys broke up for a reason. They were your past. They're your past. It's time to focus on now and in your future. And you need to have that conversation with yourself. For your own self, and this is something that you don't have to tell anybody, but you have to determine why. Why is it because you didn't get any closure? And if you didn't get any closure and they didn't give you that kind of closure, you need to give it to yourself and just release it. And if there are still, if you're currently with somebody and your ex is still coming back into the picture or is actively in the picture, again, determine whether or not it is for your higher purpose to get back with this person. Because, again, you guys broke up for a reason. You know, the relationship didn't work for a reason. There were a season. They were a season of flower. And that's it. That cycle ended. And it's time to release it. And it's time to have those heart-to-heart conversations with yourself, or it's time to have those heart-to-heart conversations with your current partner. I'm also forgetting for the second group, is that if you're not happy with your current partner, why? Ask yourself why. Or ask them why. Like, just have that kind of discussion. And if it's not worth working towards that relationship, then what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what are we doing? Get honest with yourself. Get honest with your partner. Ask those really hard questions and be honest with yourself. Because if you're still holding a torch for somebody that is no good for you, that's somebody that you're no longer with, that perhaps there's not a possibility, it's not even perhaps, most likely, honestly, you're being asked to release them, and it's for a reason, because something so much better is for you. One, and two, it's very important that you hear me out. The person that you were, the person that you were with back then, is not the same person. You're not the same person. So even if you think, you're like, oh, you know what, Danny, I don't care. I don't care what you say. I'm still going to go after my ex. Okay, great. You can go after. Please know, though, that you're not the same person you were with that you were when you were with them. They're not the same person that they were when you were with them. And so the universe, like your spirit guide, divine energy, broke you up for a reason. And you have to be able to at least give yourself that opportunity to discuss why. And if at the end of the day, you're like, you know what, I don't care, he's my soulmate, like, I need to be with this person, then no judgment, do what you have to do. But you, honestly, like, that's done, that's past. Like, focus on right now, focus on the future. What's in front of you is so much more fulfilling than what was. Okay, and the third group, you guys got let your friends help you and unrequited love. Yeah, I immediately got that. For the group where you are, so I'm getting that a lot of you guys, like, if your boyfriend or your girlfriend does something, you immediately tell your friends, like, oh my god, can you believe him? He did this and this and that, like, what the F? And obviously your friends are gonna be like, oh my god, what a jerk, like, you shouldn't do that, you should totally put him on his place. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because what happens is we all make mistakes, and you don't want to paint a negative picture of your partner to your friends, because what's going to end up happening is, because love and life is a roller coaster. So what's gonna happen is like on the down times, you're gonna be like, oh my god, he did this and this and this, or she did X, this, and Y. But then when the roller coaster goes back up and life is freaking amazing, then they're gonna be like, I thought you told me that you didn't like this guy, or I thought you told me that you were gonna do this, or I thought. Keep your relationship within your relationship. Keep whatever you do, whatever you discuss, you do it behind closed doors. Nobody needs to know who did what they said, what they didn't say, because unfortunately, even though they are your friends, people are going to judge. And you don't want to open the door for other people, for outside people to feel comfortable opinionating on what you have to do and what you don't have to do. Your relationship is only between you and your partner. I'm also getting that. Yeah, I'm also getting that some of you guys are with somebody who doesn't like you as much as they like you, or you like them. Maybe vice versa. Like, you don't like them as much as they like you. You don't like them as much as they like you, or they don't like you as much as you like them. And a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh, I'm getting that, this person through a mutual friend, and so you're telling your friend like, hey, put in a good word for me. No, I'm telling you now, like, save yourself the heartache, save yourself the disappointment. There's just not enough chemistry out there. Like, they're just not feeling it, or you may not feel it, and it's okay. It's completely okay. If it's for the group that you like somebody and they don't like you as much as you do them, it has nothing to do with you. Please know that. I'm here to tell you that it's okay. This just means that the right person for you is on its way. And so don't force anything. But again, it has nothing to do that you're less than, or you're not worthy, or you're not attractive, or there's something wrong with you. It's just you guys are now vibrating on the same level. Yeah, it's just not enough chemistry. So this is it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also check out our Instagram at kittycatalinatarot.com for more content. And I wish you guys all the love in the world. I'm sending you myself love and light. And until next time, stay tuned for the December monthlies for each time. Okay, thank you guys. Until next time.